Hey guys, you guys hear me? Type I can hear you or something, making sure my audio is working. Dude, it's kind of chilly today. It's weird. It was super hot. Now it's kind of chilly. Hey guys, weather's great, man. California, baby. Look at this. Beautiful weather. Pretty much perfect today. Not too hot, not too cold. How you guys trade today, man? Today is pretty slow for small caps, man. Pretty dead out there. But we managed to squeeze some money out. Another day, another green trade. Just being patient, disciplined. Take what the market gives you. Don't force. No trades is better than a losing trade. Making no trades is better than a losing trade. Let me make it up this hill. A lot of great lessons today, guys, in the room. Slow day. I kind of guided all these rules. We talked about the first resistance today. First resistance, very powerful for a short. For the beginners, take it slow, man. This is not a sprint. You don't need to make $1 million in one day. Whew. Let me make it up the hard part of the hill. All right. Whew. Look at this beautiful weather, guys. Gorgeous. Almost time to play golf. Yep. There's a golf course right in the backyard. Make up this hill, then we'll start and let everybody get in. Hey, Bear. This is summertime trading, guys. It's funny. We want to be day traders because we're like, dude, I want to make my own schedule. You know, I don't want to be 9 to 5. And here we are. Summer comes. Not many stocks in play. You know, you're done by the first hour, and we're complaining. The irony, huh? We're like, no, we want more plays. We want to work 9 to 5. The irony, guys. The irony. Alex works the first hour of the day, makes a super killing, and leaves. That's pretty much it. Spends the rest of the day helping members. All right. Yep, so that's the irony of trading. It's like we want freedom, but then we want to be in the action all the time. And that's the type of attitude that a lot of beginners have, including myself. I used to be the king of overtrading. Oh, hold on. Let's wait for this guy to get out. Hey, look, waste management. I think he's coming to pick up my ex-girlfriend. No, I was joking. That was a bad joke. I heard that joke somewhere. That's my Uber for my ex-girlfriend. The garbage truck. That's her that's her fucking Uber. Okay, that's a mean joke. Sorry. All right, where was I? I think he's making a stop for my other girlfriend down the street. Let us see me. It's actually Photoshop. There's someone else, man. Shit, how did I turn around here? Someone requested to see my ugly face. Why would you ever want to see my face? Instead of seeing my face, let's see some beautiful houses here. All right, so summertime trading. Summertime, yeah, 3X's. And that's what we call the Uber, the carpool, the share? The carpool. All the X's can fit in there. This is the real bow. I don't know. This guy's too ugly to be me. I thought I was a 6'5" Viking. When I started training people, I never showed my face. No one knows who I was, and then they were very surprised. They're like, "What? I thought you were white." So they had all these guys like trolling me, saying, "You don't understand the plight of the minority. You know, you're just some rich white guy that grew up rich with your rich parents." And then when they found out I was Asian, they're like, "Oops, my bad." And then they go, "Oh, all you Asians are rich. All you Asians are rich." So it's always something else, you know. It's never them, you know. Because you're a loser, it's not because you're a loser, because someone else made you a loser. Well, guess what, guys? You know, the buck stops in the mirror. Look in the mirror. That's who is responsible for your own life, guys. The fact that you guys are here listening to IG Live, it's amazing already. You've taken the first step. The first step, guys. I always tell my friends, like, dude, you know, growing up, I was always hanging out with friends that were like, I won't call them losers because that's a mean word, but kind of like unmotivated, very unmotivated friends. And so that lack of motivation makes me not motivated. You know, I wanted to always do stuff. You know, my friends didn't go to college, and so I was like, fuck. So you hang around that kind of people. I mean, not saying that you need college or anything. I'm talking about motivation, okay? We're not talking about poor. We're not talking about any class structure. I'm talking about pure motivation. If you hang out with people that have no motivation in life, you are going to be anchored down. So first step is, you know what? I'm not telling you to ditch all those guys. They're your friends and all. But start making other friends. There are other people out there, man. Find like-minded people that you want to grow with. Life is about growth, guys. It's not about, like, I grew up with this guy 25 years. I'm going to stick it out and become like him. Nah, dude. Everybody grows up. I mean, dude, you transform yourself all the time. And so if you're not growing, you're dying, man. So I'm not telling you to ditch your friends. I'm talking about, dude, step outside your house. Take a look at different people, different things. I mean, you want to be the same person all your life? I don't. I mean, even though my life is great now, I don't want to be the same person next year or the year after that. I'm always trying to learn, always growing. And by growing, I'm not talking about class. I'm not talking about that at all. I am the least classist guy, meaning I don't give a fuck where you came from. You know, I hang out and I talk to whoever. It doesn't fucking matter. You're a CEO or you're the bathroom attendant. I'm cool. So I'm talking about just expanding your horizon. Same thing with trading, man. If you're doing the same thing over and over, look up. Maybe you're going to find other strategies, other people to help you. And I told the guys at MIC today, Alex and Tosh, I'm like, dude, so yesterday I top ticked 5 stocks. And today I top ticked 3. And I'm like, holy fuck. Why am I able to do this? It's because I told them, they taught me patience. They taught me patience and discipline. I'm seeing the bear. I'm seeing all these guys like not even touch the front side. I'm like, holy fuck. I'm like, that's amazing. How much money have I lost? I think I'm an okay trader, but I could be a better trader if I had more discipline. If I didn't have FOMO, if I didn't fuck around or mess around or stick my toe in the front side, I would be up like probably double as what I usually am, right? So I fuck up in the beginning and then I make all my money back. But why? I think it's out of boredom sometimes. You know, like I don't really care. So now I'm taking my trading more seriously, being more disciplined. So if you take a look at my charts on Twitter, guys, you're going to see that I actually wait. I waited for the fucking lines to hit. Like grow today. Grow. We talked about in the chat room. I gave out the lines and I waited for the lines. I put out my fantasy orders and then fucking I top ticked that shit. You know, 177 all the way back down to 158. It's lower now, but who cares? Who cares? I made that trade. That was the plan I had in mind. 20-cent gain on $1.70 stock. That's a huge percentage, guys. That's a huge percentage. If I can do that with no stress every day, if you take a look at my chart, look at my chart, on all my charts today. I've talked actually the past 2 days. And the only difference between now and before was, before I would stick my toe in. I would say, okay, I can fuck around a little bit. And that's how you get in trouble, man. You fucking go in where you're not supposed to go in. And it always goes to the line that you originally planned. It always goes back to the fucking line. So now I'm looking at the bear. They're trade like bear. I'm like, fuck, this guy is so disciplined. He doesn't even touch the front side. And he's killing it. You know, he doesn't trade every day. He's waiting for the opportunity to trade. And when there's opportunity, he crushes it. No stress, super high probability, fucking lives his life. So I'm like, you know what, man? I'm going to start doing that too. I'm not going to start fucking around because I'm bored, you know, just because I can get myself out of the situation. And that's my habit. Sometimes I get so bored I fuck around just to see if I can fucking recover. It's just kind of stupid, right? It's like entertainment for me sometimes, dude. When I'm so fucking bored, it's like, okay, I'll throw out $1,000 just to fucking entertain myself, right? But dude, that's just kind of stupid over time. So if you take a look at my charts for the past 2 days, I've actually sat at the lines that I fucking wanted. And they came to me. I missed a ton. Seriously, I missed a ton yesterday. And I'm okay with that. Before, I wanted to be in every single action. That's what got me in trouble. Having FOMO, wanting to be in every single action, gets me in trouble. So now what I do is I place my fantasy orders out there, where my lines are, and if it hits, it hits. You know, like today, fucking nothing hit, and all of a sudden, fucking Grow came and hit me. IGC came and hit me. You know, you don't need many of those trades a day. I made 2 good fucking trades, 3 good trades. I'm fucking done. I mean, this is not a monster day, but fuck, I'm here, walking, exercising with you guys, living a fucking stress-free life. Made more today than I made in a week of my engineering job. I mean, think about it, man. If you can make $250 a day, I'm just making this up, right? Whatever you want to do. It takes just one trade, guys. $250 is 2,500 shares, 10 cents. 2,500 shares, 10 cents is $250. How many of you guys would just like $250 extra income a day? Okay? And that's the thing people don't understand. Trading you don't have to be a full-time trader, guys. You have all these people like calling people names and just fucking being a dick about shit. And I'm like, dude, man, you don't have to be a full-time trader. I mean, fuck, dude, supplement your income. That's what I recommend most people. I don't want people to do full-time trading. There's a very small amount of people that could do it. It's a fucking shitty existence, man. You know what, man? I made millions of dollars being full-time trader. I was so fucking lonely, so bored, so just fucking miserable. I wanted to go back to work. Seriously, I would have worked for free. That's how bad my life was for the past 10 years, right? Living in my bubble. I couldn't tell anybody what I did. I'm scared of people fucking taking advantage of me. No one to relate. I mean, people see like when I'm up and they're like, oh, let's go celebrate, pal. But what are the days I'm fucking down? I mean, fuck. If I can make $100,000 a day, I'm surely going to lose $20,000 too. And the days I lose $20,000, they're like, oh, it's no big deal. You're fucking rich. 20,000 is still 20 fucking thousand, motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? But it's just not the money. It's just the mental fucking support and all that shit. And so the first thing I like to tell people is this. You have to come into trading with the right expectation. The expectation is not to become a fucking millionaire overnight. That's not going to fucking happen. It may happen. You can get lucky on a fucking option on expiration date and make $1 million. But fuck, I guarantee you, if you make that fucking $1 million and don't know what you're doing, you're going to lose that and more. Because you're going to get cocky, you're going to do the same shit over and over, and it's gambling. So the first thing you need to do is get your fucking mind right. Your mind is, you know what, man? I'm here to supplement my income. And if it works out, cool, I'm going to be a full-time trader. But it's fucking years, dude. It took me fucking 10 years before I quit my job. I was fucking making hundreds of thousands of dollars trading, seriously, consistently. I still didn't quit my job. Why? My fucking job paid me a lot of money. It was guaranteed income. And the reason I'm able to make that money trading is because I had a peace of mind of a job. I didn't have to fucking worry about paying rent because of you know, my bad trading day. I was able to trade properly, correctly, without fear of losing, because I had money coming in to support me. So I gave a speech, I wrote a book, they wrote a book, interviewed, chat with traders. I talked about how I did it. My goal was to save 2 years of salary from trading. So I treated trading as if, okay, so when I started making, so I was making a ton of money being a software guy. And I was probably making, at that time, 300 grand a year, 500 grand a year, day trading. 250, 300, you know, consistently. Working fucking part-time day trading. Just the fucking first open hour. Then I go to work. And this is what I tell people. That's life-changing money, man. You don't need to be a full-time trader. Okay? You fucking... The only reason I went to full-time because I hated my job. They kicked me out. I would have stayed forever. They basically knew that I wasn't checked out already. I stopped going to work. I was just fucking like dicking around, collecting a $250,000 paycheck. You know? And then my review came and they said, Bao, we're going to retrain you because you haven't done shit for the past 2 years. And I'm thinking in my head like, yeah, that's because I was fucking day trading every day. And so I was forced into retiring. But thankfully, I had over 2 years of trading profits. 2 years of salary saved up from trading profits. So I said, fuck it, I'm going to take a chance. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason. There's no reason for you guys to full-time. Trading during the zombie hour is going to kill you. I have a friend, he fucking, he makes a shitload of money trading. He goes to his normal job. And you don't need to be a full-time trader. Supplement your income, and you don't fucking start by making thousands a day. You start by learning the process, learning the rules, learning the strategy, then small money to make sure you're consistent. The moment you become consistent, then you can start increasing size. Why the fuck are you throwing away fucking money when you don't know what the fuck you're doing? Okay? I started out with $3,000 positions, $3,000 to $5,000 positions, scalping for $100, $200, $300 a clip. It fucking adds up, guys. People call me a scalper, but somewhere on my Twitter feed, I have a calendar shown of my daily gains, and no one knew this shit until I came to Traders for a Cause, and I showed it, and they got blown away. They go, "You did this to scalping?" Fuck yeah. Think about it, Dan. $250 a scalp. XSPA fours. Wait, did I have a fucking order in that? I don't remember. XSPAs for. Oh shit, I think I do. Oh crap. Okay, let me place. Let me know when it drops so I can fucking cover. I think I have my fantasy order at $4. I don't really remember anymore. But anyways, hold on. Let me check my position and go back. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 minute. Weird, man. IG Live just kicked me off for no reason. XSPA, I am not in. XSPA. Sorry guys, it got kicked off. Everything working? Is my audio video working? My audio video working? Audio video working? Good guys? Can you hear me right? Good. Thank you, man. Sorry, man. I don't know what happened. But I was never in XSPA. I never had an order out. The reason why is because, dude, it ran really late into the zombie hour. It started really late. And so when stocks start late like that, I have to be very careful. Didn't start in the morning, it started very late. That's some tricky ass shit. I always get blown out by stocks that start late by the zombie hour and keeps on going up. So there's no reason to short during the zombie hour, guys. You do not want to fucking short this shit during the zombie hour. You wait for it to break down first, form the top, then you come back in on pops. But don't short these shit. I only put crazy orders out on stocks that started in the morning that I did research on first. XSPA ran in the middle of the day. I didn't even see that, by the way. I didn't even see XSPA. So what were we talking about? Somebody remind me. Okay, so we talked about having goals, right? We talked about having goals, setting the calendar out, getting a trading accountability buddy. Let's talk about summer trading, guys. Summer trading is going to be very slow. Summer trading is very, very slow. So size down. Give it range and size down. You see XSPA, man? Shit like that just fucking kills people, right? So you have to size down. You have to be even more disciplined during the summer. Take a look at these stocks, man. What is that? What was it? BPMX, OXBR, PTN, Grow. Look at all those stocks, man. If you are long and you do not play stops to get out where you're supposed to be, you're fucking dead. You're fucking dead. That shit is not coming back. Take a look at look at those stocks yesterday, dude. No, everyone died. Fucking, you'll be dead. So I advise everybody to fucking learn good habits to begin with. Put in your hard stops, man. You go fucking take a piss, you come back, that stock is dead and you're dead. You need to have the fucking stops in place. Okay? You're a fucking 1,000 shares, 2,000 shares. Market makers are not coming out after that, okay? We talked about this before. You have to earn your right to use mental stops. You have to earn the right to use it. Okay? Otherwise, you're fucking not going to stop out. If you're a beginner, guys, you're dead. If you do not have hard stops and you're a beginner, you will freeze. You will fucking freeze. You will not be able to be quick enough to be instant. You will know what to do. Your first instinct is to just fucking freeze. And your second instinct is to keep adding to the loser. So use hard stops. Okay, everybody hear me right now? So summer trading, size down, give it a greater range, use hard stops. Hard stops should be used all the time. You call up your broker, set a max loss for the day so it stops out. Okay, so that's summer trading. Now let's talk about the front side versus back side, okay? This concept has been chewed up by so many people, and a lot of them really have no clue what the fuck that means, back side, front side, okay? Front side of the moon means the trend is still going up. That's all it means. Front side means trend. So how do you determine trend? That is pretty much your secret sauce, to be honest. Everybody has a different fucking trend line, okay? Some use VWAP. If you're a beginner, VWAP is a very easy way to do trend. If it's over VWAP, it's still front side. If it's under VWAP, it's backside. If you want to be as simplistic of a definition as front side, backside, that's what it is. But the problem with VWAP is this. The algos know that shit. And VWAP doesn't mean shit. Because you know what, man? VWAP only handles, what? The intraday. And there's also pre-market, so you can set it to be VWAP. I use the VWAP for the entire day, including pre-market, okay? But if you do not set up your VWAP right, your VWAP is going to be very wrong and very different. There could be also VWAP from the yesterday. So if a pumper accumulated his shares yesterday, his VWAP is much lower than today's VWAP. And so that's how you get into situations where it breaks 10 cents under VWAP and everyone's slamming the short and then it fucking zombies you up. That's how you get that fucking trap. And that's why we came up with a real backside. Okay? There's a nominal backside, which is the VWAP. I call it nominal because, dude, it's fucking, it's not 90%. It may be 60%, 70%, but not 90%. And 60, 70%, do you really want to gamble on that? I guess over time you can, but the problem is you will lose more than you make. Okay? And so we have what's called the death line, guys. And that's something we teach in MIC. The death line is the actual real game the fuck over line. Meaning that's the point of no return for longs. After a certain point, they just give up. And there's so many bag holders that every single pop, they will sell because they just want to break even. Okay, so that's the theory behind the death line. And so these are more advanced topics that, you know, that we teach, but the concept's the same, okay? There's a nominal VWAP. I call it nominal once again, because you have to be wary about that. And then there's the real backside, which is the death line. And once that death line breaches, dude, it's fucking, I can size up and be very confident. I cannot size up at VWAP. VWAP, it's an indeterminate area. Indeterminate meaning I cannot tell if it's going to go up or down. You can do whatever it fucking wants. But here's a little trick. In the morning, if it touches VWAP, most of the time it'll bounce because it's still early. It's still early in the pump job. In the afternoon, however, if it goes back to VWAP, it may not hold, okay? Because they've exhausted themselves selling everything in the morning, okay? So that's the trick. In the morning, VWAP, be very careful while slamming the bids. If you're shorting, in the morning, that's why we play the first bounce. The first bounce will be off of a major support. Sometimes it's VWAP, sometimes it's less than VWAP. Now the algos are smart. They're dropping things 10 cents, 20 cents under VWAP. But these are quick spikes down. That's why we play for the first bounce, right? We don't do walk downs. It's slow walk downs or death. Don't fucking walk. Don't be fucking buying long on a slow walk down. But in the afternoon, that's a 2:30 rule. We have the 10:30 rule, and there's a 2:30 rule. But I don't want to get into that right now. But as you see, man, these are all the things you need to learn, and that's why it takes time. And then you have to understand the concept of day one versus day two. So as you see, guys, how long would it take for you to have learned all this? Fucking 5 years? Seriously. And that's why people go, oh, don't join these chat rooms. I was like, fuck. Well, obviously, if you're joining a fucking chat room from a fucking idiot that don't know how to trade, then yes, you're fucking gonna lose. You know, we're not like that. I've been doing this for a long ass time, and they're copying all our rules right now. So, but like I said, so the whole point about the MIC thing is, I mean, dude, do you want to learn this shit on your own for 5 years, or do you just want to fucking learn from someone that's been there, so you can cut the learning curve? That's exactly what it is. You know, stop fucking around, try and dick around because you're too egotistical, and that's one person that I don't want really in the club. Anyways, I don't want anybody that is too arrogant, because I'm still learning every day. You know, we like to have the family humble environment where everybody helps each other versus trying to use each other. That's why we don't have any pumps. No one's pumping shit to each other. No one's selling shit to each other. No one's fucking doing ridiculous crap to try to scam one another. No one's secretly accumulating. That's the worst, man. You enter these chat rooms, they have a clique of guys that are usually the moderators who can't fucking trade, accumulating fucking 10-cent stocks, alerting it to their members to fucking sell. I've been in this chat room game for 20 years, and I've never participated in that, but I've seen it, dude, because they wanted me in it. Because the moment I post a stock, that stock rips up. And if you fucking look at my history, I do not post or tweet any position I'm in unless I'm out. Because I don't want other people to get hurt. I'm probably the most unique guy on Twitter. I don't fucking pump my shit. If you take a look at all these other motherfuckers, they're fucking pumping what they're in because they want to use you to sell. Use you for volume. So you have to be fucking careful about that, man. You join these fucking cheap ass chat rooms, and it's like, fuck, all they do is they pump to you, man. So it's like, dude, you get what you pay for. And that's why I keep our MIC prices the way it is. I don't want to fucking be the bargain basement shit. Because you know what, man? Those are the type of guys I don't want. I don't want the guys that fucking come in with fucking $500 and trying to pump shit up to our members. So MIC's for serious traders that want to learn. Okay? If you truly want education, you fucking go to Stanford, Harvard. You know? You pay for that shit, dude. And people laugh. They go, oh, you call yourself Stanford, Harvard? Fuck yeah, I do. I probably made more money than those guys graduating. So, I mean, but the key is, you know what I'm saying, man, it's once again, it's a process, guys. And I talked about Frontside, day one, day two. There's just so much I cannot fit in the first hour. Okay? So I want you guys to get through your head mindset. You're not going to fucking be a millionaire overnight. It takes fucking time to just make $100 consistently. You cannot fucking go through 1,000,000 without first going through 10,000, 1,000, 100, or even $1. Start to see if you can make $1 consistently a day for an entire week. Then we'll talk. You see what I'm saying, guys? First, be consistent. Let me do this. Let me bring on someone that wants to ask questions and talk about their process, and maybe that's the best way for everyone to learn. Who wants to get in? Whew. You want to come in, Harry? Anybody seen you yet, Harry? I'm waiting for Harry.
Hey, what's up?
Dude, we talked for years. This is the first time I've
I
seen
know.
you.
I just shaved. Look how young I look.
Dude, I don't recognize you, bro.
I know.
The only picture I see is from your Twitter one.
I know.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. Slow day today. I didn't trade at all.
Yeah, man. Dude, the longs have been fucking killed this past week. I feel very bad.
Yeah, actually, yesterday I actually hit my max loss, so I just kind of went over, reevaluated what happened, and it was just kind of something outside my niche that I just kind of chased.
Correct.
And I just like kind of had to step back and say, like, you know, like, obviously that was like a chase, and I should have waited for the pullback consolidation like I usually do, the first bounce. But on that trade, like, a bunch of people messaged me and were like, you know, what were you even thinking? Like, and I was like, man, like, it was almost like I chased an alert. Like, it was kind of a stock that I've been watching for a while, like recent reverse split. And what happened was, I think too many people bought it, and then when it pumped up, it ended up just going red. And I was like, oh, you know, that's my own fault. Like,
I used to be where you've been, because what you do is you anticipate it being pumped by a chat room, and when it doesn't, it goes down, right?
Yeah, yep. Exactly.
Yeah, man, exactly what it is, man. So how are you gonna fix that? You're gonna fix that by, well, I'll tell you something, man. This is the perfect time for you to start learning new fucking tricks, new tools in your tool belt.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because, like, for me, I'm more comfortable with short, but I can also go long if I want.
Mm-hmm.
So times like this, you can maintain, just keep doing what you're doing, but but there's so many opportunities on the other side as well.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I used to short for a long time, like years, but I just love the excitement of going long. Like, I don't know why, but I just love going long. Like,
do you love the excitement of making money more?
Yeah, no, I know.
I'm
like
just messing with you, man. I'm just messing with you, bro.
Like today, what was it? TTNP was running, and I was like, okay, you know, that's like a pig. It's gonna fade. Like, you could just tell that. Like, the stock was not going any higher. Like, they were just, you know, they had it like consolidating up there, and just like pretty much a wall at like 1.75. So good. I was not longing that, obviously. And then CPAH.
So let me ask you this though. So this is the problem I have. I know when not to short, but shit, when I say don't fucking short, I should be longing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's exactly what I kind of started doing.
Because, yeah, man, that's the same thing for me, man. I get so biased in my head that I forget that I could go long, or I can forget that I could do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
And so, like today, remember ACST? I warned the room. I told all the catalysts about 1 p.m. And then, boom, zombie hour. I 10
exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
And so sometimes you have to go outside your comfort area. And by doing that, you just do small size, and you stop out.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. I agree.
I need to do that myself. Seriously, I need to fucking do that myself. But shit, man, the problem with me is I've been trained for so long. I have so many bad habits, man, and I'm like an old dog. And so I love it when new kids like you come in. You guys are fucking hungry. You're not an You're not an old fart, man. You can still learn.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And like, I mean, March was like an extremely like big month for me, because everything was running in March, and then April came around.
March killed all the shorts, bro.
Yeah. And then April came around, and it was like, you know, a slower month. And then the end of May was pretty good when we had some of those like low floaters running. I know probably like biggest trade as of late was like MLNT. I bought the consolidation on the resistance,
Oh, I
and
remember
then
that. Yeah, dude.
when they trapped all the short sellers, like that was pretty big for me. But other than that, like there hasn't been much as of recently. So now I might have to step back, reevaluate, and start to short a little bit more till we can get some of these low floats running again. I know it is the summer.
You know what though, bro? I love the fact that, you know, even let's say, but when you lose, you're keeping your losses super minimal.
Yeah, like 10, 20 cents.
So that's what I'm trying to tell you, dude.
Yeah.
There will always be losses, but you keep them small, and then your winners will outweigh the losses. So that's why I love about seeing what you do.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
So seriously, don't really think about you have to learn to short. I'm telling you, you do not. I'm suggesting it because you're such a good trader, bro. Yeah, you can identify when not to go long.
Yeah, exactly.
You see what I'm saying? There are a lot of other traders that don't have that skill set yet.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I just try and just pay attention to I don't know, just like when a lot of people are longing, I don't like longing because kind of the crowd is going long.
Yep.
And then, you see it on the tape and then it just starts to break down. Like there was one yesterday that I actually went long and too many people were long the stock and it ended up doing the exact opposite. So,
yep.
I mean, I like to long when everyone's shorting, like the kind of consolidation. And I like to short when everyone's trying to long into that like acceleration into the tape. And,
maybe I'm Asian. I'm short. I like shorting. I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah.
Hey, so Harry,
that's about it.
Give some advice to the guy starting out. What do you think? How do they start out? Give a little advice.
I guess like a big thing that changed my trading for me was like using like the niches and combining the line chart, because I use the line chart and the candlestick on a lot of different time frames to try and find what resistance lines are the best. Instead of just like using the 1 minute, I like to use like the 1, 2, 3, 5, just everything. And I like to use the line chart also on different time frames too, so you can kind of see the line chart support on different time frames as well. Instead of just sticking to 1 minute and kind of putting myself into a box, I like to try and look at all the options in the morning. Like, what's the 5 minute resistance? Like, what's the 2 minute resistance? Like, what line did the stock bounce off of in the morning? Like, under VWAP, like I know on Nerve, like when I heard you talking about VWAP, they trapped all the shorts on Nerve under VWAP because everyone thought it was done. Everyone thought it was broken down. And then they just pulled it right back up, just like they did on AXGT, where they put it under VWAP, everyone thought it was done, but there was a little support line, there was a little resistance line that was left, and then they brought it way back up and just killed all the shorts. So I think if you're shorting this market, like you should be always taking your gains, looking for like 10, 20, 30, 50-cent gains, and just, not being greedy. And same on the long side. Like I've been getting, the times I have been killed, it was because I was too greedy and wanted that like 10, 20% move, and I should have just, waited and sold, like, because there's been times where I was like, I should be selling here, and then I was like, oh no, it might go up more, but, that will just kill you in trading. And
that's why I have fantasy orders out, and I usually start to sell some from line to line. That's the way I do. I do line to line.
Exactly.
So if you don't know, like, you can do an arbitrary amount, like, you're up 20 cents, but what I like to do is I look at the line to line, and then I start to scale my exits around that area. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. And I like to, when you're talking about VWAP, when they consolidated underneath VWAP, like there's something going on there. Like,
dude,
what I mean? They're just trying to trap shorts. So that's what I kind of think on both sides of the move. Where would I be shorting if I wanted to short? Where are most people shorting? And then where are most people longing? Because a lot of people are longing the low floats, thinking, oh my gosh, like. It's going to go up, it's going to squeeze higher, but the problem is that all the longs just get killed because there's too many people on one side and the shorts end up winning.
Yep. So, I like to say this. You have a thesis, right? Whenever you trade, you have some sort of thesis. And the rule of thumb for me is if you give enough time, if your thesis does not work out a certain time.
Yeah. I agree 100%. And it's just kind of, for me, I'm always trying to think of the psychology, because if you think of the psychology of the trade and where people are shorting and where people are longing, like I usually try and do the opposite, even if I'm wrong. Like those are trades that I'll take. So like yesterday when I lost, on the reverse split, too many people were going long, and I lost. And that's kind of why. But
So,
yeah, I really like longing the kind of consolidation moves, and I like the niches, and I just like to use the charts to find any clues I can that a stock might bounce off of, or the lines.
hey guys, if you guys don't know, Harry made 2 awesome bounce videos for us in MIC. So if you guys are in MIC, check out Harry's videos on that. It's fucking pretty
Thanks
awesome.
a lot. Yeah,
So,
a lot of people message me. Like, some of the new members have been messaging me and saying, like, your videos, like, I watched them, and like there was one new guy that actually joined today that messaged me in the morning and said, I'm watching your videos, and he actually used the first bounce, I guess, later in the day on one of those stocks that were running. So that's good.
that's awesome. So yeah, going back to the thesis thing. So if you expect a stock to do something because that's your thesis and it does not do it, get the fuck out.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
So I'll give you an example. Like, I expect if a stock to go under a certain support line, that it's just gonna fucking fall.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
if it goes under that support line and they fucking eat it a couple cents underneath, I don't know what the fuck, right?
Exactly.
Kind of scary.
Yeah,
So
it should be breaking down more rather than just them trying to trap.
So this is what I always tell people, man. This is the newbie mentality. The newbie mentality is like okay, it didn't do what I was supposed to do. Let's go find reasons why I'm right to still be in the
Exactly.
stock.
Exactly.
So back in the day, I would just, like, the only time I would read filings was when I'm wrong, to try to prove to myself to still be in the stock.
Yeah.
That's how idiotic. So that's how idiotic. So I've changed my whole game around by doing all my research before I enter the stock.
Yeah, for sure.
Too many people are fucking researching only after they're in the stock.
Yeah, and I find a lot of people, like, they read these filings, they get too biased, and then you have all these shorts that pile in and end up getting squeezed. So that's why I think shorting, it's safer just to wait for the backside to be in. The backside's in, the volume's dying off, and then it just fades for the rest of the day.
If you notice, a lot of the shorts are now dead. They don't tweet anymore. So that's exactly right.
Yeah.
So trading goes like this, guys. It's someone figures out something cool, and everybody jumps on the bandwagon. Okay? So I'll give you the example. No one really shorted before. Now shorting is cool. So everyone, shorting is fucking cool. And that's why I wipe people out, okay? And so another thing was, no one really looked at filings before. No one even knew what dilution was or any of that shit, right?
Yeah.
And now that's the coolest fucking shit.
Everyone's doing it.
And so the problem is, just because this shit has a fucking warrant or an ATM doesn't mean you should be piling on right away.
Exactly.
So, that's the trend. So shorting is cool until everybody's dead. So a couple months ago when those slow flowers were flying, they killed all the shorts.
Exactly.
And now they went back to long, and now the longs are dying. You see how slick this is?
Exactly. It's just, it's just a battle, a constant battle every single day of just, and they also know now where shorts are shorting. Like, I heard that they're, like, aggregating and, selling the data of where shorts are going short. So,
I believe it, bro.
They know everything. Like, they have a level 3. They know everything.
Every night they have a sheet that comes out that tells people how many shares are short per clearing firm, guys. I've seen these sheets back in the day.
Yeah.
I had some of these sheets, okay? So at the end of each night, they have to report. Each clearing firm reports out, and they'll tell you how much was sold and bought and all that shit. And
Yeah, for sure.
And these are sold to fucking funds. And if you fucking own a brokerage or you have a fucking brokerage friend, dude, man, that's the problem right now, man. Algo, they're buying data, so it's very difficult. So the only thing that works now is what? Process, man. I do the same fucking shit every fucking day. And I don't do conspiracy theories. I hate it when people talk conspiracy theories. I'm like, I don't want to talk about the boogeyman because that's what fucks you up. I'm going to trade what I see.
Exactly.
Okay? And if I still can, then that's what it's. So first of all, I trade the price action, which what I see. But you also need to know back in your head the fundamentals, which is the filings, like if they can dilute and all that. And that will explain why these stocks have come up, like MPMX, OBOXDR, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, if you need to learn something, technical analysis, the lines is the way to go, right?
Yeah, I agree.
If it breaks down the fucking after the death line, I don't need to know that there's a fucking 40 million ATM out. I just need to get the fuck out,
Yeah, I agree.
So one step at a time. But the awesome, Harry, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I just take every indicator like VWAP, moving averages, and I just use everything as an indicator rather than thinking it's like the holy grail, because there's no holy grail.
Yep.
And that's why I cut my losses so quickly.
And you know what, man? We always talk about overlapping indicators. So use your indicators, and if they overlap, like if the lines overlap the VWAP, which overlaps another fucking indicator, you know what I'm saying? I agree. And Harry hits it, man. People get stuck on one type of chart. Dude, you can open up 5 charts. Why not open up 5 charts? Different type of charts, different time frame. And all those become an indicator, okay? A chart is just another indicator. A line is just another indicator. And
it's painting the picture for the trade.
Yep. And if more and more of this indicator overlaps, the picture gets more clear. So Harry hits on the spot, guys. Open up multiple windows, multiple charts, and see what overlaps.
I'm on IG Live. My mom was just talking to me. I said I'm talking about right now. I'm on IG Live. Yeah, my mom's saying hi right now.
You coming to Philly?
I have a hernia right now, and I just need to find out when my surgery is going to be. I was talking to Alex about this earlier, actually, and it's kind of like a nasty hernia right now. I don't know how I got it. I lifted something, and I'm pretty much limping around my house.
Bag holding?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm a bag holder right now. I'll tell you that.
For bag holding. But
dude,
a
little bit of dilution.
Is that like Canada? You have to fucking get on a wait list to fucking.
Oh, it's terrible. So I might just go private and fly to Toronto. There's a special clinic in Toronto, and I might just do that. Just to
so this is a lesson. This is a lesson to all the Americans that think they want free healthcare. This is what happens, man.
Oh
you're
my
sitting
God,
in a room for a year. You're sitting in a room a year with a fucking hernia, and they won't operate on you because you're not dead yet.
And they're like, surgery could be. I just don't want to be. I'm scared that I'll just be limping around Philly and it'll just be a mess. So I'm not sure.
Oh fuck, man! I feel sorry, bro. I hope things work out, brother.
Yeah, I know. That's why I wanted to. It's just so hard because if I book the flight and then I can't go, then it just sucks. And then if I can go, then I'll book it. I really want to go because there's so many members that I've talked to for so long that I just want to meet in real life. There's just, so many people.
You have 2 weeks before because 2 weeks is the cheapest flight anyways. 2-3 weeks, so you still have time, man.
I'll definitely know by then.
Cool. Hey, thanks, Harry. I hope you the best, brother.
Thanks a lot.
That's Harry. He's Harry on Harry_Haas on Twitter.
Yep.
See you in the room, brother.
All right. Thanks a lot, bro. Peace out.
Dude, that's pretty cool. So that was the first time we had Harry on. Harry does the first bounce stuff. He makes some great videos. So that's pretty cool. Everyone got to see who he is. He's probably bloated from all the hernia shit. That fucking sucks, man. I feel bad. And I don't want to talk about politics, but that is free healthcare in Canada. These fucking, their mentality is, if you're not fucking dead, we won't fucking operate on you. But anyways, Who'd like to come back on? Anybody that want to come back on and learn and ask questions? We can bring on a new person for IG Live split screen right now. Whew. Yeah, man, Canada is like freaking 40, 60% taxes, whatever it is. All right, who wants to get on, guys? We got time for one more. Or I can talk about a topic that you want to learn about. But it'd be better if someone got on and asked the topic you want to talk about. All right, man, Mr. Kubaron. Mr. Kubaron. Wait. Kubaron, I can't get in. Go live. How about Gordo Garcia? Gordo Garcia. 1866 Fly Island. Waiting for, declined, okay. Get term, going live with get term. You gotta put a picture in there. I usually don't bring an egg on, but let's see. You raise your hand and you declined. Okay, Kubaron again. I can't get to you for some reason, man. Kubaron, I click on your picture and it says you can't. Maybe do a request and I can click it, but I can't. Okay, Danny, there we go. Going live with Danny. All right. Waiting for Danny. Hey, brother.
What's up, Al?
Hey, you're all dark, man.
Give me one second. How's it going, man?
Oh, shit, finally, brother. I talked to them for a while on IG. First time we see each other.
Yeah, I just finished trading right now, and I'm like, well, let me press, see if I can
How about
get
this? Yeah, tell everybody who you are and what's going on and all that good stuff. Where you from?
My name is Danny. I'm from LA, and I trade large cap stocks.
So how things going, man?
Going well. The only thing is that I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one, but I tend to have like a 25, 30 day green streak, and then that 1 day, 2 days, I go down the road again, down the hill.
Bro, I made so many videos on this, and I'm telling you, man, that is the hardest hurdle to overcome in trading before you basically become consistent. Okay, you can have 3 weeks straight. The one red day is going to wipe you out. And
Right.
This is how you fix it, man. This is how you fix it. Call your broker, set a max daily loss.
Right.
Because you are not trusted to fucking cut your loss.
You know what I did wrong? I actually did that. And what I didn't know that you actually have the ability to up your max loss. Like, I have a max loss, and I've heard that you're able to increase your max loss, and then within 5 minutes you're able to go back and start trading again. And my brain, dude, it fucked me up.
Well, I can't help you there, brother.
Yeah, but I did that, so I took it to the next step and actually call and just to get rid of that. So
yes, because you know what, man, I'm telling you, even I fucking suffer from that. Because you know what, man, you get into this fucking thing where you just go crazy. You don't think right, and you need someone to come and slap you in the back of the head.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? And no one's gonna do that. No one's around. So you have to set a fence. I call it a fence. And yesterday, I call it a condom. That is trading with a condom.
Right.
If you don't fucking trade with a condom 9 out of 10 times, let's say you're okay. At one time, you're gonna get some fucking disease.
Yeah, man. Yeah. As a matter of fact, this was the last time I went through this was I'll say like 20 days ago, and I was so close to just call it man. Like, you know, I was doing really good, and then all of a sudden, like in one day, boom, everything was gone. Right now, I'm back to almost close to break even again, which is, you know, I recuperate all my gains on my losses.
Oh yeah, brother.
But it's like it's just a
So
non-stop, you know.
So, dude, this is a very good example. Tell everybody how you are able to bounce back mentally, because that's devastating. How a lot of us are going through that right now. A lot of people out there, they would love to know how you did it.
You know what? It's very important. I do a daily log, like a diary every night. What I started doing, when I woke, you know, it's 5:30. I wake up at 4:20 here in LA. We start trading at 6:30. So by the time I sit down and trade, I already did a 45-minute cardio. You know, I already went to the gym. I already had my breakfast. So I feel
Good process.
Yeah. So ever since I started doing that, I feel like I still have the strength. I still have the positivity, the power to trade, but I don't really I don't have the, how could I say, I'm not desperate to take trades.
Yeah,
exactly.
You're not desperate, exactly. So let me ask you. So you started this process of working out and waking up early after you lost or before you lost?
After my loss.
That's awesome. You see what you did? You changed your fucking life and you changed your process.
Right. And
that's
then,
exactly right, man.
Another thing what I did was I kind of went back to see what triggered that. And what I realized was that prior to that, I was doing really well, but I got in a fight with someone. And I was just, in my mind, I was just thinking about that. So it got to the point, it gets to the point where like I'm doing really well, and unconsciously I sabotage myself to lose it all for some reason.
It's because, you know what, man? You can't smack that person, so you're smacking the fucking bid.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man.
Exactly.
I talk about this in my videos a lot, man, because I've been there. I fight with a girlfriend. I fight with my parents. My trading goes out the fucking window because I'm fucking steaming mad.
Right.
And those days, you just need to just walk away. You know what I'm saying?
And it's really hard, man, when, like, you know, when you start writing and you're so honest. You know, I have to be really so honest with myself that it's hard to write, I fucked up. It was my fault. You know, and you know the crazy part is that I go weeks without losing, even if I want to lose. But once I get into that state of just everything goes wrong, I feel like I forgot how to trade. Like I forget everything. Like, you know, I break all my rules, and I'm like, what the fuck? And like, you know, I start writing down what went wrong, and you know, 2-3 days later, it seems like it just goes, it's gone, and now I'm able to trade again, and I'm profitable again for, you know, 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, Danny, I want to tell you something. I want to tell you fucking something, brother. You basically said exactly what happened to me. You are basically the blueprint of every video that I fucking made, because I've been there. And I'm telling you right now, brother, you are very fucking close. You are so fucking close. You made it. The problem you have, which is the problem I used to have, is I make money every day, and that one loss wipes out everything.
Right.
Okay? And I figured out how to do it, that. Max loss. I didn't know that. The reason before I didn't say it because I was too egotistical. I'm like, man, I can fucking stop out. I don't want to fucking call the broker. I know what I'm doing. But you see what I'm saying? The ego is what kills us.
Right.
You know? And so I'm telling you, man, you've hit every fucking button that I've hit on. First of all, you were consistent for a month. The first red day you did. Because during that month, you know what happened? In the beginning of that month, you were very disciplined. Later on, you broke rules and you got away with it. You broke fucking rules. And you got lucky, right?
One rule, yeah.
Yup. And then all it takes is that one fucking stock that you broke a rule on to demolish you.
Right.
the luck is gone. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
you have so every day now, you wake up, you need to not break the rules, even though and be okay with missing it. But you know what? We're human, and I'm
Right.
telling you, the max loss rule. If you set up that shit, I'll give you an example. If you have $1,000 account, whatever it is, right? You set 1,000 max loss for the day. That's still a lot, or 500, up to you. At least you still have a lot left. You see what I'm saying? You have to set up that fucking shit. There's just no way around it, man. Every trader needs to have that. I posted something about BPTH. That guy lost 16 million on my Twitter. Shorted BPTH. And you know what, man? I know that guy, by the way. I know that guy for a long time. I know who he is. He basically, he's a market maker. He shorts a shitload because he's a market maker, and he's gone away with it. All it takes is that one fucking stock. He wiped out his entire fucking career. $16 million loss, dude. He's not going to be employed again. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
His security firm had a fucking max loss for him too, and he fucking cheated his way out of that max loss, just like you did.
Right.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want any of you guys to get in that position. So, and I'm telling you, Danny, you are there, bro. You are fucking there. Okay, you recognize two things. You need to respect your fucking loss, and you know what, man? I'm the same way. I'm stopping my walking because this is very serious. Okay, I mean, I fucking this hits home for me too. Because this is the hardest hurdle to overcome. And I'm telling you how you do it, man. You're almost fucking there. You do it by fucking getting rid of your ego and calling the broker to set up that loss.
Right.
Maybe start using hard stops too. Implement some hard stops in your system. Because you basically are not, you do not earn the right yet to do a mental stop. You've shown that. You know what I'm saying? So throw your ego out and start doing those stops. You can set up a hard stop for half if you want. But at least you have to fucking stop out, okay? So that's those two things, okay? And the third thing is you recognize you fought with someone, it fucked up your mind.
Right.
That's another hard hurdle to overcome. The hardest hurdle is fucking walking away, okay? Walking away includes two things. I've lost enough on this stock. I need to get the fuck out. I fought with my girlfriend. I should not be fucking trading because I'm not in the right mind. So I'm going to repeat this again. I tweeted this out. The hardest part of trading is not trading. The hardest part of trading is not trading, right?
Right.
You're like, I'm down so much. Fuck, I was right. I got to get back in. You have to be okay with not trading. And I'm telling you, man, we're human nature. You're a trainer, right? Are you a trainer guy?
Yeah. Bodybuilder, yeah. Yeah.
Yep. So you know what it is? You're very competitive, bro, just like me. And it's that competition that fucking fucks us up, man. We're like, this stock can't beat us. I'm gonna come back and whoop his ass. You know what?
Right.
And
exactly.
that's why we have to put a fence around what we do. Max loss, hard stops, and not turning on the computer when we are heated. Because I'm the same way. And I see a lot of myself in you. I'm telling you, everything you just said, I've made a video on it because I've gone through it, man. Every time I fight with some fucking girlfriend, whatever, fuck, man, my next time, the whole day is fucking ruined.
Right.
Just like Alex is my tab. He knows my trigger. So he just told me, like, bow. Don't let that troll affect you. He knows, man. If I get trolled and I get into that fucking nest of replying to the troll in the morning, my trading is fucked. The same fucking concept.
Yeah.
So the hardest part of trading is not to trade. And how you do that, I'm going to repeat one more fucking time because it's very important. Hard stops. Max daily loss, broker side level that you cannot defeat, okay?
Right.
And 3, if you're fucking feeling shitty for the day, you're sick, you're drunk, you're fighting, do not turn on the computer.
Right. That's one of the hardest.
Go ahead.
That's one of the hardest part for me because you mentioned I work out a lot, and my personality is that it doesn't matter if it rains. You know, if I'm sick, I still do things. You know, it doesn't matter. So I try to implement the same with trading, and it doesn't work. You know,
Because it's mental, not physical.
yeah, exactly.
The mind controls the body, bro.
Right. So
And you know what, man? You did it right, because you're so mentally tough that you said, fuck this shit. It's raining, I'm going to work out.
right.
But that's the same mental toughness that gets you killed in trading.
Right. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? In trading,
Yeah.
you have to be okay with being wrong. Like, oh, fuck, I'm scared. You know, being scared is okay.
Right.
It keeps you alive.
Yeah, but right now I don't have anyone to talk to. The only way I'm able to just let everything out is just, you know, like I said, writing down my
Why are you
log.
joining MIC, brother?
I wasn't sure if you guys were trading large caps. That's all I trade.
Dude, you know what, man? I'm telling you, it's the environment that you're surrounding yourself in. There's a lot of people you meet in the tabs. We have like 1,000 people.
Right.
There's people that trade, man. I'm telling you, fucking come in. Hey, Danny, I'll do this for you, brother. Hey, hit up Tosh and or Alex on Twitter. I'll give you free months, man. Come in, you can check it out. Okay, two free months. You can come in during the summer, man. Check it out, man. So hit.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, you know their Twitter and stuff. You just fucking send them a Twitter. Say, hey, man, this is Danny.
Okay.
Or Tosh has IG too, so you can hit him on IG. But so Danny, guys, hey man.
I'm the House 64 on Twitter. I post everything, all my trades there. But I'll
do me a
definitely
favor,
hit him up, and I
Tosh.
really
Hit him,
appreciate
Tosh.
it, man.
Yep. Hey man.
Appreciate it, brother.
You're there, brother. You're on the fucking edge. You're there.
Thanks for everything, man. You're a good, really inspirational person. You know, I get a lot from you. I've learned a lot from you. Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks, man. Hey man,
All
keep working out. I'm not trying to work out too.
Likewise, man. I can see the face. You're getting better,
A little
man.
skinny, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
right,
there's cheekbones. Thanks, brother.
no homo. All right. See you
Homo's
later,
okay, but I'm not homo.
all right, bro. Later.
Wow, that's fucking pretty cool, man. I'm gonna pretty much end it, but I'm gonna explain why that. Oh my God, that was the first time I met Danny, and Danny, I've talked to him for probably over a year now, and he's on the cusp of fucking doing really well. But it's the same hardest hurdle that I've had to overcome, that everybody has to overcome. It's that one loss, and it all comes to fucking knowing yourself, knowing your ego, your arrogance, whatever, and having to put a fence around it. Put a fucking max loss fence around it. I'm going to start calling my broker now and setting it on every single account. I have it on one account now, and it was by accident. It was by accident. But that fucking saved that one fucking account. So I'm going to start doing for everything. It's a fucking good rule, man. You have to put a fence around yourself. That's what it is. It's like a fucking condom, man. Trading with a condom. Maybe that's a new series. But I hope you guys learned something from this, guys. At the end of the day, guys, you guys are all, training comes to this. Learning the process, sticking to the process, having discipline to execute the process, having patience, having the right mindset not to get in a trade that is not an optimal setup. And most importantly, risk management. Risk management is the fucking key to all this shit. You can have the best strategy in the fucking world like Danny has, but that one fucked up trade without proper risk management, you blow up your whole career. Just like that Twitter BPTH guy lost $16 million. He made money every fucking day for years. I know this guy. We traded shit together. He made $1 million on Fannie Mae that fucking day. He made millions on Fannie Mae with me. Okay? He was my biggest competitor because he was a market maker stealing all my friends. I know exactly who the fuck he is, okay? But I'm still fucking alive. He went on a terror run. He made millions more. Because he got arrogant, whatever, and then it fucking blew up on PTH, 16 mil. So at the end of the day, guys, risk management is key. Ego. When the moment I dropped my ego, it's when I started to learn and then fucking being okay with losing and being okay with not being the best. No one's the fucking best, guys. You just need to be better than you were yesterday. I'm going to end it with this. The only person you need to compete with is the best version of yourself. Okay? Your biggest competition is the best version of yourself. Okay, guys? Oh, wow. I walked all the way back here to this side. Look at all these crazy ass mansions being built down the street. This is kind of cool because over the IG lifespan, maybe within a year, these will be finished. And for you guys watching this IG, you're gonna remember these houses, and we'll see what it looks like a year from now. Crazy, right? Right in San Jose, man. This shit is fucking expensive. Dude, this is like a fucking palace. So that's the guy that owns the fucking Shoe Palace. The big ass chain in America, Shoe Palace. Hundreds of stores. He might be Alex's cousin. I think he's Armenian or Persian or something like that too. Beautiful, guys. The Shoe Palace guy, Alex, might be your cousin, brother. Can I get some Nikes? Maybe he'll get us on a Yeezy list. All right, guys. Have a great day. This is an awesome IG live, man. I didn't expect Danny to come on. Thanks, Danny. Thank you very much, Danny, for sharing your experience, man. Thanks, Harry. Good luck with that hernia, brother. Peace out.